Most people think they're just tired, but what they actually are is blocked. Blocked in the hips, blocked in the breath, and blocked in the nervous system. When energy can't move through the body, it's easy to feel stiff, anxious, foggy, and disconnected. Today, I want to show you something simple, a way to unlock energy through movement. It's a blend of bioenergetics, mobility, and yoga. What's up? My name's Fletch. I spend a lot of time exploring how movement affects energy, creativity, and mental clarity. And something I've realized is this: your body isn't just muscles and joints, it's an energy system. And so when that energy flows, life flows. So that's what we're going to open up today. So let's get started. Let's meet in a tabletop position and just allow yourself to wake up with some little movements. Maybe it's shifting weight back and forth. And then find that neutral tabletop and then allow the spine to move how it wants to move. So maybe it's a side to side. Maybe it's the cat and cow position. And you want to try to just get some blood flow going through your spine and just slowly waking the body up. Maybe shifting weight all the way back onto your hips and stretching through your toes, opening up to the chest. And if you want, you can go fingertips back towards your knees to get a stretch in the forearms. Starting to open up the chest a little bit too. And then we'll meet back in this neutral tabletop. Take some classic cat-cow. So on that exhale, breathe all the way up. Inhale, gaze goes up, long neck. And then exhale. Inhale, stomach comes down. Gaze goes up. And then exhale, pushing that spine all the way up towards the sky. Try to hollow out your back as much as possible. And then when you're ready, go ahead and get any last little movements that you want or that your spine is craving here. Once again, there's no perfect way this should look or feel. For me, my chest and shoulders are a little tight, so I'm craving a little bit more of a stretch in that region. And then when you're ready, kick it all the way back into a downward facing dog. Pedal it out, bringing weight onto your left foot, then your right. And you want to think about bringing your hands and gripping the mat or the ground like a gecko. And then your hips are going back and you're trying to bring your chest towards your knees. Once again, first downward facing dog, so just enjoy the stretch through the hamstrings. You want to baby step your feet all the way up to meet your hands. And we'll meet in a ragdoll position. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see. There's going to be a gentle bend in the knees. And then just allow that upper body to sway side to side. You can bend your knees as much as you want. It does not matter how straight they are. In fact, a gentle bend in the knees is preferred here. And then allow the arms to go loose. And then eventually make your way all the way up to a standing position, and we'll meet for some Zen swings. So starting small with just the upper body, and then we'll start to bring hips, legs, and feet into it. So shifting weight from side to side, allowing momentum to help guide and carry us. Trying to open up the chest as much as possible. And then we'll go into some arm circles. So arms are rotating forward. Once again, trying to open up the chest here and the shoulders, and then we'll reverse it. Thumbs are up towards the sky. Now we'll go and get some light movement in the neck. So chin will go down to chest, then bring the chin all the way up to the sky. Chin over towards the left shoulder. Chin comes all the way up towards the sky, then chin over to the right shoulder. And then chin comes all the way back down to chest. So just notice that nothing else is moving in my body. I'm just trying to activate or just trying to take the head and neck around for a ride. Then just allow that upper body to hang and then slowly bring it up one vertebrae at a time. Reach all the way up and over towards the right side, trying to get your chest up towards the sky as much as you can. Think about going up and then over. So next we'll meet with our feet just around hips width and start to shift and rock onto our toes and then back down onto our heels. Trying to get some movement into our ankles and strengthen our ankle mobility. So if you're hearing some cracking and popping in the ankles, it's not the end of the world. So continue to go back and forth. And then now this will be a level 2 here, great for foot health and ankle health, is trying to go all the way down into a sissy squat. So arms might help you balance. You can shift your arms out, gentle bend in the elbows, and then trying to sit all the way down. That was a little fast. I'm going to try to slow it down. Goal here is to try to further and strengthen the foot and the ankle. So a lot of times people develop hip and back pain strictly because their feet and ankles have lost mobility. So if you notice a lot of these videos, probably 90% of them, I will always go barefoot, bare feet. So we'll meet in a resting position, sumo squat. Now, if sumo squat isn't available for you, you can always just come down and sit on your bum. But this position is incredible to just find for 2 to 5 minutes in your day. When you're ready, we'll wiggle out the feet all the way into a wide leg forward fold. Crawl the hands out and then crawl them all the way back. You should feel a good stretch in the hamstrings. Right hand goes down towards the ground and then lift up with that left hand, trying to just open up through the T-spine. And just notice where you're holding your weight too. Trying to bring the toe mounds onto the ground. And then we'll shift all the way over to the right side and then left side for a side lunge. Now, I noticed that sometimes this might be a little intense to do first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed. So you can always adjust to what your body needs. So you can go here, and that might be your side lunge. So just quick reminder, whenever you're following one of my videos, that it's not so much about performance as it is an exploration of your body. So just thought I'd share that. We'll go ahead and meet into a crescent lunge and then bring that left knee all the way down to the ground and then shifting that right knee over your right ankle. Allow it to glide and then try to keep that right heel down on the ground as much as you can. And yes, as much as this work will wake the body up, sometimes I need a little coffee as well. Coffee break. Go ahead and shift all your weight back for a half split. So you're trying to flex the right toes back towards the face, stretching out through your hamstring, shifting forward and back. Opportunity to play here. And then when you're ready, we'll meet in a high plank and then come all the way over to the left side. So we're going to bring that right knee off the ground and then let it kiss the ground. And then we're in this runner's lunge on the left side. So once again, allowing that knee to glide over your ankle. So if you're doing this on the ground, I'd recommend throwing a pillow underneath your right knee. And then see if you can just go forward and back, keeping that left heel on the ground. And then when you're ready, bring that left foot to meet your right and come all the way onto your knees. Once again, if you got any knee problems or have a history of injury, this might be pretty painful. So adjust as needed. You know your body. Here is a fun little game you can do to test your hip mobility and also just your overall core stability. So I'm trying to get my leg out into a runner's lunge while my other leg is staying grounded. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm talking about. So when I bring that leg around, and then you can lift it up just a couple inches and see if you can hold that balance. So bring the left leg around, and then see if you can hold it up. See, that side's a little bit more tough for me, but it's a fun thing to try out. See how your core and hip interact with each other. And then when you're ready, we'll meet back into this tabletop and then allow the knees to come up just around an inch to 2 inches. And then we'll swivel the knees side to side, activating the obliques and the whole abdominal wall. So trying to get your belly button towards your spine. And then when you're ready, shift all the way back to a downward facing dog, pedal it out. The hamstring should be a little bit more awake now. So reminder that downward facing dog, although it shows as a passive pose, it's also very active. So knowing that the energy lines through my body are coming and going into the ground. We'll meet all the way up into a standing position. And this next movement is probably one of my favorite movements to do early in the morning, just to get the body going. So it's basically little hops, shifting weight from side to side, and then allowing the arms to be like jellyfish tentacles. Or if you want another challenge, you can bring them up full Rocky. Now do this for 10 minutes and let me know how your arms feel. Or you can bring them here for just boxing arms, or just allow them to flow and wiggle down by your side. So shifting weight side to side from right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, and then both feet. And then just notice where your heart rate is at, your body. We'll go opposite hand to opposite knee. And if you want, you can push your knee into your hand as a way to activate your core more. This is a great little brain recalibrator as well. Good for the hips, good for your balance. And go ahead and bring your hands to a fist, and we'll go for body pats. So patting all around the hips. Pat, 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 pat. The bum, the quads, the hips, EIT bands. Body pats are great for waking the body up and getting some blood flow in some areas in your body that might get sticky. And then we'll pat it all the way back up. Try to get your lower back and then your arms all over by your collarbone. Remember when you're doing these to be gentle with yourself. You're not trying to beat yourself up. And then gentle pats around the face, around the cheeks. And then once again, try to find that standing position, and we're gonna go for a horse stance. So if you've never done horse stance before, it might be kind of challenging. So as much as you can, ground through your feet and then sink your hips back. I'll show you this way. So what I'm demonstrating here is more or less a beginner's version of horse stance. Horse stance eventually gets a lot wider and a lot deeper. Horse stance is one of those deceptively simple positions, but it builds serious power in the body and the mind. When you're ready, bring your hands all the way up, trying to gather as much energy as you can, and then bring it to heart center. We'll do it one more time. Reach, 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 gather, 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 and then bring your hands to heart center. Wonderful. All right, so second round of horse stance. We're gonna go a little bit deeper. So the traditional horse stance is a lot deeper than this, but once again, I'm showing a beginner level. So trying to ground through the feet, opening up through the hips. You want to lengthen your spine and try to control your breath. You're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Go ahead and press up out of it. Come into a standing position and shake out those legs. Allow your body to just go side to side, feeling the energy in your body. So you might need some water, might need a towel off, or you can just shake it out. All right, now is the final horse stance. All right, last horse stance. We're gonna widen out the feet just a little bit wider, sink the hips back, activate through the glutes, through the quads, and the inner thighs, trying to have a neutral pelvis and a tall spine. So you're training your nervous system, you're also training your mental focus and reminding yourself to breathe, finding a sense of calm as your legs might feel like they are on fire, specifically your quads. We're here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Press yourself into that standing position. Wiggle out those legs. Hey, good job. You did something hard in your day. Or maybe it was easy for you. Go ahead and walk your hands all the way out into a plank position. Now, if plank is tough, that is okay. Plank is building strength in your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, your back, also your abdominal wall. And if plank ever gets really tough, you can always squeeze your thighs. So the last movement we'll do is completely optional, but we will go for as many push-ups in a row. So I see people do these sort of push-ups. That's completely different. We're going for control and range of motion. And if you need to come down onto your knees, that is completely fine. So the goal here is to go for 30 quality push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Nice. Once again, your 30 might look like 5. Your 30 might look like 100. I was going for quality and trying to have some sort of control. Go ahead, get some water, get some coffee, get some electrolytes, whatever you need. And we will go ahead and finish this session with one deep breath, and then I'll let you go. Try to find the connection with your sit bones and the ground. And then try to find that tall spine. Take a relaxing inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining. My hope is that your body, your mind, your spirit feels a little bit looser, a little bit lighter. And you can go ahead and ride this energy into the rest of your day. Just a reminder that you know your body, right? You get to stay curious in how you move, and that your body isn't just a machine to push. It's a whole system to explore. So if you feel stuck mentally, try moving. Your body holds energy, and movement helps it flow. I hope this video was helpful in some way, shape, or manner. I will see you next time, my friend.